So I'm offline for about a month, and wow. But I have a nice video for you guys. I think you'll really enjoy it. Roll it! But I thought you told us that what we're going to see is over 21 cubic foot of dirt being moved. And what we're seeing is a driveway with 3 vehicles and a tent. Well, we had a garage sale, and now it was the day we had to get down the tent, and now what you're seeing is the both types of dirt has been delivered. Now what you're seeing that's closest to you is fill dirt, which is essentially clay. Behind that is topsoil. And now you're going to see the same thing, just from a different perspective. Now where the majority of that dirt is going is at the bottom middle of your screen. That is a flower garden that we're going to be creating from those bloods. See the blocks going around, plastic is down, and there's just some rocks in there, just loose rocks. So now we're going to have to get the tent down again. Like I said, this is just the same thing, different perspective. First load, second load of dirt. First load that goes down is the fill dirt. Second layer that goes down in the topsoil. Now remember, we did not really think that we would get that filled up in the first day. Fortunately, we did, because we had 3 days to make sure all the dirt got to be placed where it was going to be placed, because on the third day it's going to rain, and we can't have a lot of dirt in the driveway because it would just flow out into the street, and that would create a hazard. Now this is the next day, another hot day, because it's summertime, and we're going to get to this pretty soon here. Just what I'm going to do is combine some of the fill dirt with the topsoil and put that on the sides of the house. And there's already flower beds there. Just needed more dirt put in because the other dirt had settled. We'd taken up the bulb plants, and we're going to be putting them back pretty soon. So here's the next day, again, from the other perspective. And it really doesn't look like we've got very much done, but it was quite a bit, actually. But it was just in smaller barrels full instead of 2 people doing it. It was just me doing it on that day. But it got done. Now we're going to take a look at the very next day. Well, it's actually the same day, just after midnight. So it would be the next day. So here's what dirt we have left. Again, the part that's closest is the fill dirt. The part that's furthest away, the darker, is topsoil. So we have 2 more days to make that pile disappear. So I'm going to get started here in the late afternoon, because the morning to the afternoon was just totally unbearable. So it's about time to get the barrel out here and get some more going. So here I go, and we're going to get that cart there is going to bring the dirt to where it needs to go. So now same thing, same day, just a different perspective, is to get the dirt moved. And it was actually 8 cubic foot of fill dirt and about 14 cubic foot, just over 14 cubic foot of topsoil. So yeah, that's a lot of dirt to move. And I just love the time lapse. And I mean, I'm editing it less but you can see the sun as it's moving, casting shadows. You can see when the clouds come out and disperse the sunlight. It's just really, really cool. So piles, we're making progress on the piles. You can see they're going down, especially from this perspective. And now it's nighttime again. Again, from the other perspective. The next day, now on this day, we have to get rid of this pile. It has to go, and you'll see why after we get done here. All of it, slowly but surely, we are just chewing at it and getting it where it needs to go. Put the vehicles back, and the rain comes. Now from the other perspective again, this is just cool how this time lapse looks. Again, the pile is still there. We have today to get rid of it, and it's nighttime, so ain't nothing gonna happen. Here comes the day, sunrise. Look how pretty that is. Now, time to get the move on here in a while. I start working at it, getting some more where we wanted it put, and now we're going to get the card out again and get it all gone. Now, okay, this is a couple days after, and the rain came and went, and we have an empty flower bed in the front yard right now. It needs tilled. So that is what's going to happen on this day, is we're going to be digging the tiller out and tilling up all the topsoil in the front flower bed. But of course, don't want to do that in the blazing sun, so better to do that in the afternoon. And we have a ramp there to bring that in. Here goes the tiller. Here comes the plants, and now they're in. That's not all the plants that we're going to end up doing, but just so you can see here, this is going to be what it looks like now. We have all these hostas planted, and there's two here that look like they're dying. They were dying where they were, but they're actually perked up, as you can see, and starting to green again. Now the big plant there is called a yucca plant, and that plant was up by the side of the house there. Now we put it into the flower garden. Now these bricks have been here for a while. We just got the dirt recently, and I think it turned out amazing. Like I said, we moved a lot of dirt for this. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.